Hi, my name is Yasu from Japan, and in my video, I drink Japanese sake and introduce in both Japanese and in English. And then while I'm drinking sake, I talk something about Japan in English. So today I'm drinking kind of like a special Japanese sake. So there is a sake brewery's name is Minamishuzoba. It's from the Shikoku area. The prefecture is Kochi prefectures. Um, they put Japanese sake into the wine. なんて言うんだ? Wine what? Hold on. Wine だる. Oh, so like they put a Japanese sake into wine barrel. I'm not sure if I pronounce it correctly. Wine barrel, and let it sleep there, and then make this fusion sake. So I think that's why the color of sake is a little bit pinkish, because they put the sake in the wine barrel. And they use Hata Nishiki rice to make this sake. The winery name is Kabudochi, which is, I actually went there last winter. I actually stayed at the hotel in the winery in Niigata prefectures. One of the best experiences ever. Fantastic hotel, very quiet, and it snowed, so it looks really beautiful and really quiet. I actually took the winery tour, and they explained everything. It's a Japanese winery, and they I had a dinner there as well. They made all the foods and everything, cuisines, based on wine that they produce. So like I think from my understanding, every time I go to a restaurant, their main focus is food, cuisines, and then they pick wines or any beverages to go well with those foods and everything. But it's opposite. They make food to make sure that food would go well with wines that they produce. So anyway, I'm not sure if you guys can see. It's actually Japanese, so I will put the descriptions for the name of the winery. So border is open already, and if some of you guys are interested, please visit. The hotel name is Trevino. I think there are two different facilities in the winery, but please pick Trevino because it was just simply awesome. Oh, anyway, so I forgot. Yeah, I was gonna drink. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. And as always, I use this special, Japanese sake glass from Kagami. Cheers. The first we smell. It's I'm not sure because I know that they put sake in the wine barrel, so it makes me feel like think that it smells like wine, but maybe it's more close to plum. And then the flavor is it's a plum wine. But this is not plum wine. This is not plum wine because it is a Japanese sake, and then just simply put the sake in the wine barrel. But does taste like the plum wine to me. It's like more clean and then smooth plum wine. Um, I okay, this is really like this is not what I expected. That's why like I don't even know what to say or how to express, but like this is not for me. Because like I do drink plum wine, but I only like drink plum wine on the rock. So there's always like a very thick flavor, but this is too clean, too smooth. And this is supposed to be Japanese sake, so everything is really like contradicting in my mind and also in my mouth. So I don't know. I don't think I can recommend this one to you guys. However, like if you're looking for something that it's a sake, but not too sake flavor or taste like, and if you like plum wine, but if you're looking for something more clean and smooth, a plum wine taste, then I think you might like this fusion sake, the minamishuzoba from Kochi and then the Kabudachi winery. But I'm not sure because I don't even know what to say about this Japanese sake. Well, everybody has different tastes, so things like this could actually happen. So anyway, so let's talk about Japan. So every month, there is a company release a data about the office vacancies and everything, which is one of the very good indicator whether the economy in these cities in Japan were doing well or not. Because if the economy is really doing well, then there will be more companies who need to rent the office spaces, so the vacancy rate should be much lower if the economy is doing well. So it's actually important, like the data, to take a look. And they haven't released much result yet. However, they released the February one this year. In Tokyo, the vacancy rate in the office 6.41%, which is actually got worse compared to January. So things are not really looking good. And everything just so happened, once the COVID hit, and like the state of emergency, people stopped going to work, and a lot of companies realized that they don't really need a bigger office spaces and everything. So before COVID-19, the vacancy rate of the office in Tokyo are so low, and then those real estate companies just keep raising the office rent, and those companies, they all need spaces to rent. So like they didn't really, they didn't mind paying premiums and everything, but now it got reversed. So right now it's like 6.41%, which is really not a good sign. And especially if we take a look at the vacancy rate of the office, only for the newly built one, the vacancy rate is actually 16.9%. This is really crazy because a year ago, even 2021, there was only 4.17%. Now it's 16.9%. So new office rent is usually much higher, and a lot of companies feel like in Tokyo they don't need that kind of like space to rent. So situation isn't really not looking good. So if there's new data for March, most likely this is going to be published probably the end of this month in April. I will actually make a video while I'm drinking sake that I'm gonna introduce. Hopefully next time I can say that, oh, this is fantastic sake. I really like it, and I recommend you guys to drink it. I hope I can say that next time. And then let's say you probably might be a sake specialist, and then you've been drinking a lot of sake, and if there's any sake that you recommend, please leave a comment in this video so that I'm gonna look for it. If I buy, I'm gonna make a video in both Japanese and English to let you know how it would taste to me. And then I'm really trying to build this YouTube channel. So if you feel like why don't I just support this guy, then please subscribe to my channel. So for now, じゃあね。